It's Thomas Donald Jacobs on Thursdays for Paperboy. Today's topic is about why you should take your shots on time. Um, I know a lot of guys when they first start, especially if your first prescription is like a fistful of prescriptions and not like one at a time, is to shorten the space in between the shots, thinking that, if I take more testosterone, I will have quicker changes. And that's not actually the truth at all. How much you change and the rate at which you change is a lot to do with your body's metabolism, the type of testosterone that you're taking, and your genetics. And if you take too much testosterone and your levels get too high, your body actually can convert that into estrogen. So you're not necessarily doing yourself any favors whatsoever. The other thing is delaying shots, whether for financial reasons or trouble accessing testosterone. I know, like in the UK, they've had shortages of one particular type of testosterone, which meant that transmasculine people have had to um, delay their shots by as much as a week or two even. Um, that affects people differently. Some people don't seem to have as much negative effects from that. I know for me, it's not a good idea. I've had to um, delay shots a couple of times for scheduling reasons. And once just so that I could go to a conference, and in that case, I put it off by over a week, and it wasn't a good idea. I got more tired, more depressed, and more irritated than what I do normally right before I take a shot. And the last time that I did it, I actually got pretty sick. In fact, I delayed for far too long, and it was like after I had my hysterectomy, it was like instant menopause is what I felt like. Probably didn't help that it was after I had my hysterectomy, so I had hot flashes and insomnia and joint pain. Um, Stick to your schedule, all right? Also, um, just for medical reasons, not just about how you feel, but keeping track of um, whatever problems that could arise. It's just not a good idea to like fuck with your schedule, because your doctor, if you are taking testosterone under prescription, should be keeping track of your levels, your testosterone levels on a regular basis, because the idea is to try to even out. Okay, your testosterone levels, if they're plotted on a chart, should not be like a steep roller coaster ride. It's supposed to be like gentle um, rolling. Okay, so that achieves the best results. That's the healthiest way to do it. It's the best way to keep track of changes in relation to your levels. And if you fuck with your schedule, then your doctor can't really plot your testosterone levels correctly with regard to where you're at, as opposed to where you should or want to be. Um, and your levels may need to be adjusted over time because of changes in your body mass or aging. You're probably not going to be on the same amount of testosterone for your entire lifetime. You start with a transition level to get puberty going, and then later on, you may be switched over to a maintenance level um, just to make sure that you have the necessary amount of testosterone to function normally. Okay, and those two levels may not be the same. So if you are constantly screwing around with your shot schedule, then your doctor's going to have a harder time deciding, um, what changes do need to be made. So, on the whole, if you can avoid um, tinkering with your shot schedule, then you should probably, uh, yeah, not do that. All right. So I will see you next week. Bye.